Okay, so here's Icarus. I've owned this game for a long time. It's been in my Steam library forever. I bought it in early access way back when. It's one of my favorite survival type games, especially for solo play. You can play multiplayer, but I do play it solo 100% of the time. And over time, other games have come out, and this one's kind of fallen off of my radar. It's been sitting in my library for forever. I've kept up on most of the important DLCs and that sort of thing, but just getting back into it was has always been real difficult because there's so many changes. There's a patch every week. It's constantly being updated and there's so many changes. I just couldn't stay on top of it, and trying to get into the game, I didn't understand really what was happening. I just wanted to play, an open world survival type game, and then they introduced missions and exotics and all these other things that I didn't really understand at the time, and I didn't really do a lot of research on it. It was a lot easier just for me to hop onto a different game and play a different game than try to get caught up with this one. But over the last couple of days, I put in like a lot of hours, and I think I finally have an understanding or a handle on how it's played and how the missions work and how open world works and that sort of thing. So I've decided to maybe I'm going to do a video series on it. It's been around for quite a while. There's quite a few videos available on YouTube. It's nothing new, but I am enjoying my time in it. So I thought I'd maybe do some video on it. Okay, so this is a character I've been playing for the last 2 or 3 days here. I've managed to get up to level 34 in a couple of days. I think a level cap's around 50. And this is basically my test character to see how basically retrain myself to play the game. Like I said, it's been quite a while, and there's been a lot of updates and that sort of thing, but I think I have a handle on the type of gameplay that I want to play, or the game style I want to play. So we'll go ahead and create a new character and go from there. It's a fairly simple process here. I mean, you can pick your suit color. I go for that. And I mean, there aren't a lot of options here. Sure, let's do that. Scars, why not? I make mistakes all the time. Facial hair, nah. Tattoos, no thanks. Eye color, yeah, that's creepy. Yeah, we'll just do that there. Skin tone, leave it there. Oh, looks kind of unhealthy there. So you can either play this in third person or first person. The other game that I have on my channel, I've been doing it in third person. I prefer first person on this one. Yeah, I like that look there. And we'll just name my character Solo, and I'll confirm. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is to creating a character. I know probably a lot of you who are watching this have already played or seen other videos on it. I mean, the game's been around forever, so we'll just go to, this is where it got really confusing for me. Like, you can go multiplayer, but anyway, you go to new, and there's 3 different types of things you can do here. Open world is what I play. And in open world, you basically land on a biome or a planet, and you survive. Basically, you build stuff, you get better equipment, you make better equipment, and you just survive. It's actually a really cool game. It's really easy to lose a lot of time in it. Missions, what missions do, this is where it gets confusing. You can go on missions, Olympus being the easiest, Styx being medium, I suppose, and Prometheus is the new DLC. This is the last, or the previous DLC here, and it's supposed to be quite difficult. I'm on Prometheus now with my other character, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying it, actually. But in order to go there, you have to be at least level 20. They recommend that you be at least level 20. They even give you a free boost if you want to get boosted, but I'm not going to do that. I didn't do that with my other character because I needed to learn how to play the game again, and I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go ahead and start on Olympus. But this is for missions, and what missions do basically is you can select different things to do. A certain currency that would be used in your workshop, and workshop items. See the Ren or the R currency. You can buy different things like armor, backpack, and that sort of thing. These are the only things that you can actually add to your loadout. You can bring these items with you to any of your games. So your character is separate from all the games. It's sort of like the last game I had on my channel there, where you make your character and then you can start as many worlds with it as you want. But the difference with this one here is If you get to level 20 with your character is level 20 on any world that you start over on too. So if you start a new play on Styx or Prometheus at level 20, your character's already level 20. Like, you take pretty much everything with you except for the stuff that you make on the planet. If you manage to earn through missions enough Ren to buy some of this stuff here, like I did, I think I picked up a backpack. I'm not going to add it to my loadout, but there's a backpack here that adds quite a good boost to character, especially first starting out. This is fantastic. Missions are actually a really good way to level, and they're also a good way to get a helping hand. You can buy these items and then bring them with you no matter where you go, as long as you bring them back to the space station, some sort of a space station that we launch from. And you have to bring these items back with you, or else you have a chance of losing them or leaving them on the world that you created, or whatever. So anyway, I'm not going to get into this too much. I'm not going to go through that at all. I used to want to play open world before the new DLC, but I wanted the missions too. I wanted to be able to buy things in the workshop and add them to my loadout. See, this is my other character, the items that I've purchased in the workshop, and this is what's equipped on the other character right now on Prometheus. Before, you couldn't do missions on open world, but now you can do simple missions or SMPL3 missions, and they're really easy missions. There's no time limit. I mean, they're not easy. I mean, they're simple, as in you don't get as much of a reward, but there's no time limits to completing them. They can be pretty annoying. I think I had one where I had to find and kill like 27 rabbits, and that was really annoying, especially first starting out. It's hard to see those little guys. There's a lot of underbrush and foliage in this game, so that was a tough mission, believe it or not, especially first starting out. Later on, when you put skill points together into certain skills or talents, you will pick up talents that might help you find the smaller animals around the world, whatever. But now with the Prometheus DLC, they included these simple missions. So that really got me wanting to dive back into the game and play in my open world style. I'm on new now, but have missions available so I can still earn money for the workshop, so I can earn or purchase, gear to help me go as I go along on my way to Prometheus there. It sounds confusing, and it was to me, but it's really not that bad. So we'll pick Olympus. We'll create a new world, and I'm going to name it something weird, and we'll claim the prospect. This is my prospect. I'm not going to take this with me. I should, because it gives me a lot of cool stuff that I worked really hard to earn the Ren to buy this. And that +1 oxygen slot, module slot, and water slot is like a night and day difference between just the regular thing here, which only has +1 oxygen. The insurance, you can spend Ren on insurance if you leave your world and you can't get to your equipment that you brought with you, your loadout of workshop gear. The insurance will ensure that it's returned to you within a certain amount of time. I've never done that. I've already lost a pick. I can't get it back. I'd have to make a new one through the workshop. I have no idea where that thing is. It's just here to remind me that I've lost it. And this is where I would drag and drop and right onto here, and that would come with me, but I'm not going to use it. We're going to start right from scratch, and we'll confirm the loadout, and we'll get going here. We'll get rolling, and we're going to generate a new world, and actually we'll select where we want to start. Personally, I like the Riverlands. I like starting here, and it's a little, I feel like it's a little harder. There's I don't know. I like it a lot more. There's quite a bit of water available too. I like the rivers and stuff. So I'm going to drop here, and we are going to make that very private. This game, it's really easy to get overwhelmed with everything. There's so much, and it's hard to wrap your head around how much you can actually do in this game and how much needs to be done. But once you get the basics down, like I've got a level 34 character now, and I've restarted a few times with that character on new worlds just to kind of get my practice in and know what the heck I'm doing. There's a lot of things working against you on the planet. It can be pretty harsh. And this is the easy planet, right? This is the easy one to do. I'm just checking my frames here, making sure we're okay. And we're running no problem. First thing I want to do though is I've got my gather key. Its default is F, but I have it set to E. And I just want to gather a bunch of sticks and stones. That way I can get a pick and axe going and a bow. Bow and dagger are my go-to weapons. You can also do spear and rifles, and there's a few other things you can do there. Berries for food. And I hear something already. What is that? I didn't need that. So what I've learned is the pick is the number one thing I want to get. Like, that's the first thing I want to get. I've done it the other way. I've gotten other things first and I regret it, and not being able to find loose stone on the ground. Pick is what you want, because you use stones to repair your picks and your axes. I don't really want to tell people how to play this game. I'm sure, like I said, it's been out for a long time. I'm just kind of talking to myself and talking my way through it. This is what I do when I play. And I don't have a lot of experience, so I'm still quite the noob. Yeah, we'll go ahead and craft that. It should auto-equip into my hot slot there. And we'll get the axe. I'm not used to starting with so few things to craft here. If you look at, I have to go from level 0 to level 1, and that way I can learn some other things to craft. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. There's so much in this game. It gets pretty, it feels overwhelming and complicated at times, but it's not. It isn't. You see in the upper right there, there's a 3-day forecast there, and I got to keep my eye on that because exposure will kill you very fast. So you have to... Oh, there's a boar. I don't think I have anything to kill him with. I can use my pick and axe as a weapon, but what I should do is consume some of those, and that should give me a bit of a buff. Actually, the berries will give me a better buff. They will give me 50% maximum stamina and a little bit of water. So if you look in the top left there, you see that I'm earning experience when I chop down a tree, when I gather rocks, that sort of thing. So, you know, at level 0, you're going to get the most experience from doing this sort of thing right away. Killing animals is a great way to get experience too. I find it's a very fast way to level, but you need a weapon for that. We'll get into the there's my level. We'll get into the talents and stuff later. See if I can make that bow, because I do not feel comfortable with that boar there. He'll mess me up. And there's a warning. One of my buffs ran out. And I should be able to make the bow now. And a stone arrow. I've got 4 points total. Now there's 2 here. Winds are coming in. Okay. And bow and arrow. And the other thing I want to make right away is a campfire so I can cook, and a knife so I can skin. See if I can survive these winds. These, like, stone knives, like these starter items or weapons, they wear out so quick, like so quick. Oh, here comes a boar. I wasn't even watching. Holy crap, how did he not, like, attack me? I've never been that close to one without it attacking me. I gotta get some arrows. So I can crouch and go into stealth. I'm gonna see if I can kill him. Nope. There we go, we got him. So we got some bone there, some bacon. That bacon's excellent. It gives you an XP buff. But I need a fire for it. This is oxite. What do I got here? See, my knife already broke. I only skinned one animal and it's already broken. And I need rock to repair it. Or stone. And this oxide you need to breathe, basically. I'll show you in a second here. Already out of stamina. I'm not used to playing a level 1 character. It's terrible. So this oxide, if you go into your inventory to your character screen, you have an oxygen level that's constantly going down. You can put oxide in there and it will, your O2 level will feed off of this until it runs out. And eventually you can make like air tanks and that sort of thing that you can equip that lasts a lot longer. Like that oxide won't last me very long. Your first 10 levels is basically a struggle to survive just to get to level 10. Like you're constantly maintaining. Okay, so I got to get some shelter here. That bird will attack me. I got to be careful. So I can go into my pod for shelter if I want. But I think what I'm going to do here is... I might have to, actually. This is a really good way to get XP. Chop trees down. I might be able to get shelter in this rock. I crouch, and you can actually pick a little hole to gain some cover. And now there's a wolf there too. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. It's gonna kill me. That's 113, level 113. That's pretty high. I'm actually sprinting, but moving quite slow because of the winds and the exposure. Glad I saw that wolf. That could have turned out to be bad. Come on, stamina. So this is how quick you can like perish in this game. Just not paying attention to your stats and getting killed from... There we go. So I kind of clipped through the rock here, but you see my storm exposure going down. Hopefully that bird doesn't see me because it will attack me. Yeah, please don't look my way. Just see where I landed. So there's a river behind me. There should be water available at all times. I have built up here before where my mouse is on F4. I like it there. Nothing deadly spawns up there. So I'm going to go ahead and build my first home up there. I'm going to try to make my way there. There's a lot of birds here. Yeah, that's kind of the direction I want to go in here. The fish will attack you and they'll poison you. So you got to keep an eye out for that too. I'm not going to worry about gathering anything else. I want to get to my build spot, which is really close now, I think. So we're going to run south. The one thing is you don't want to get too far away from your pod because that's the only way you can leave the planet and bring back whatever exotics you find with you. Or if you have any exotics with you, it's the only way to bring them back. Oh no, this is my build spot. Here we go. This is where I build. It's a nice area. Nothing bothers me up here. The occasional wolf. So I was close. So it's really important to clear the underbrush because when lightning strikes, it will start a forest fire and the underbrush catches and it'll make its way to your home and burn it down. Like you lose everything. I've had a few close calls with fire. I've been struck by lightning a couple times in this game too. Yeah, I like this spot. It's nice. Nothing too terrible spawns here. One of the places I built my last home in one of my games was down here, and I didn't realize that there's a bear spawn right there, and every single time I killed the bear, which was really hard to do, it would respawn and come. It just kept coming back. I had to move. I literally had to move my whole house. Okay, so I'm gonna get some wood. I gotta get, just looking at how many talent points I have there, I've got 3. That might be enough to start building with wood. The easiest thing to do is build with thatch, which is the underbrush. I don't like it because it gets destroyed so fast in a storm. At least wood holds up for a little while. I can see my pod from here, so that's good too. Here's an emergency rock I can tuck myself into if another storm comes. These are my thoughts, not telling anybody how to actually play. Now, I do need a torch. I've got 3 points. I got to be careful here. I have to have that torch or else I won't be able to see at night. It gets pretty dark. And I need a bedroll and I need a wood building set. So we'll do that and that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just the necessities. I can make a fire now, which is probably not a bad idea. Oh, look at my... I'm pretty full. We'll just put that right here for now. I can cook pumpkin, actually, so I may as well put that in there. And we'll get some wood in there. I don't remember what that makes when it's cooked, but it's better than raw, I think. And we'll do wood beams. You could just make wood floors and put them on the ground, but if you put anything too heavy on them, they might fall apart. I don't know. I do wood beams. And I craft a very simple starter home, basically, just until I can get my bearings and get things built up. So we'll start it. Oh, I didn't realize it went that far. Yeah, we can go right to the edge. The snapping in this is a little weird. Not sure if I like it. No. So if you hit Y key over top of something that you've already built, it goes back into your inventory, which is a bonus. Let's try that again. And I know there's a lot of things with this game I don't know about. Little tips and tricks that, you know, the veterans out there could easily school me on. I'm just going by 34 levels of being a noob here. So I'll make 2 floor. And then I'll expand from here. One of the cool things about this game is that you can always take down whatever you've built. Oh, I should get that bacon started. I don't want to lose it because food in this game goes bad quick. So this will give me 75 max stamina and +5 exposure resistance, which is cool. If you look at inventory, it gives you, it tells you how many stomach spaces it takes up. I think I have like 2 or 3. I can't remember. I gotta stop talking. I gotta get this done. Because it'll be dark before... You know it? The snapping for the floor is a pain. It's hard to get it started, but once you get it started, it's not too bad. This is just a temporary shelter until I can make something a little more substantial here. Actually, I think I will make something a little more substantial. Wood and everything is really easy to get. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what am I short on here? Some more wood. So I'll take some out of the... Well, no, I'll just go cut another tree. Another thing is, if I don't take these trees and another storm comes by, it'll, you know, blow the trees over, believe it or not, and they're gone. You lose the opportunity. Like, they will disappear. They used to just stay on the ground, but that caused a lot of lag, and I think that's been taken out of the game since. That was quite a while ago I played, when I was first playing. I keep forgetting there's a talent available that allows you to automatically store wood that you chop from a tree into your inventory. You don't have to pick it up. I keep forgetting that I don't have that with this new character. We'll have a look at my talents and stuff when it gets dark here. I'm not too concerned about it right now. I'm more on time crunch than anything else. Why can't I hit you? Oh, because you're already dead. There we go. So if you're making something and you have it in your quick slot, there, I don't know if you can see it. Number 6 there. There's a little transparent shadow of the last thing I had in there, which is the flooring. If I hit number 6 on my hotkey, it will make another one, which is kind of cool. I didn't like that. Took me forever to figure that out, but let's get some walls up. How many do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little more wood. We'll get 6 of them or so started. See that? Oxite's already gone. Cut down some more trees. Remove some more brush. See if that bacon's ready, because I think it gives a 5% bonus to XP. What does it give here? Oh, 15%. That's pretty good. So we'll eat one of those. And we should earn a little more XP now. Oh, I got hit. So you notice we've been here for, a few minutes now in this area, and I haven't run into any wildlife. Like, nothing's attacked me. If you just pick some random place, like you didn't know, like, this is just lucky. Any other place I could have been attacked like 3 or 4 times already. But because I've played before, I kind of know this area is safe, so it's a good starting spot, I think, especially for a level 1 or level 0, I guess I was. I have something wrong with me here. Concussion. Must be when the tree fell on my head. Yeah, let's get the rest of that floor. We got 8. We need another 2. Or not floor, I mean the walls. So when you have a wall, believe it or not, I had to look this up. I couldn't figure out how to make a door or a door frame. So when you have anything that you've crafted for building at the ready here, you just hold down R and a wheel pops up and you can pick different things you can make. So I'll probably put 2 doors in here, and I'll hold down R again and go with, no, I don't want that. Let's take that one down. If it wasn't for these windows, like these big windows. Oh, okay, there, I hear a horse. It's not really a horse, it's some sort of an alien horse, but they do attack you. If it wasn't for these windows, I would have never killed those bears, like down at the other place there. I really want to kill that though, because I can get some meat. I'm just gonna make a wood pile because I got a lot of lumber on me and it's quite heavy. And where did my wood pile go? I want to go get that horse. You can tame the mother horse is hostile, but you can tame the baby horse and eventually ride it. Oh, I'm so overburdened. See if I can kill that horse without dying. I should actually make a bedroll first. Oh, I need leather. I gotta kill the horse anyway. I see the baby. I can tame it and ride it, but I don't think it's worth it. Maybe a Prometheus it is. Oh no. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's never happened before. And 2 babies. Okay, you know what? Don't hate me for this, but I want the leather. Sorry. I could tame it, but I need the resources more. I feel so bad. I've never done this like on camera before. Another one. Holy cow. I'm gonna die. No, I died. I'm gonna lose all that stuff. That's what I get for killing your babies, right? I just gotta wait for the timer here. Dang it. Dang it. So when you die, you lose everything. Oh, I should have made my bed. No. So this just puts me in a random location. This could be bad. This could be so bad because I'm naked. I've got nothing. No weapons. I've never run into 3 horses in a row before. Here I'm going on and on about how cool my area was. Oh look, it spawned me really close. Yeah, let's oh wow. Maybe I get to loot these guys. So if you leave a corpse too long, there's a chance that a wolf will come up and eat it. And if that happens, I think I would have survived that if my knife didn't die so quickly. If a wolf comes up and eats your corpse, you can't skin it for meat and stuff. There's a decay percentage on it and a durability percentage, sorry. So you want to try to get to them as quick as possible. And when you skin, you get a lot of XP too. I'll just keep that repaired. It's so annoying. Sorry, guys. I'm so glad I spawned really close. It's got to be a faster way to repair. Oh. Is it back? So this should give me enough of the leather and the fur and that sort of thing for a bedroll now. I should be able to make a bedroll. I hear stuff. There's something walking around me here. I still don't have enough. I still need fur. I didn't get any fur from those guys. Okay, so should probably go back up here and finish this. I lost my buff, my XP buff. I should have had that on while I was skinning. Storm coming in. Let's get this finished. So yeah, these windows are totally saved me. They're good to have because you can shoot arrows out of them or use your bow through them. So I'm short too. I need more wood. Actually, we'll deactivate that. I don't want to waste it. I like it on at night because it gets dark, like really dark. I only get these stumps because I get XP for it. Repairing my axe is no big deal. And I get wood for it too. What's happening there? Is it because I'm full? There we go. All right, some roof ramps. I'm gonna need what? How many? 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Need more wood. These seeds, I don't need them. They're abundant. So I'm just gonna keep destroying them and not clutter the ground. I'm not ready to do any farming. My main goal here really is to get to level 20 so I can go to Prometheus. I have not spent a lot of time there, and I thought I'd do a video series. Possibly. I'm not totally sold on this video series yet, but I thought I'd do one on Prometheus and kind of discover things as I go. So another thing with this game is grind. There could be quite a bit of grind involved if you allow it. And that's where the items at the workshop come into place and your talents come into place. It really helps with easing up the grind. I don't know where they're disappearing to. I used to be able to cut trees down and they would stay there forever, and then I'd go back whenever I wanted them. But that adds so much lag, and now they just disappear. Another thing is, when you pause the game, there is no pause. The game keeps going in the background. The only way to truly pause it is to log out. Okay, we need some corner pieces. There we go. We got a home, just about. A couple of doors and we should be good. A little more wood. I'm not used to having to cut down so many trees. My other character had points put into talents to acquire more resources from chopping trees and that sort of thing. So I would easily fill up my inventory with wood in no time. Yeah, the game feels very complicated if you're starting out brand new. It feels overwhelming. It's like you feel like you can't get ahead, or you don't even know where to start, honestly. Or it can. It can. I'm not saying it does for everybody, but it most definitely can. And honest, it's either you love it or you hate it, it seems. And it's one of my favorite survival games. I had a hard time getting back into it, but once I got a grip on how to play again, it's been a blast. It's a really good time killer. And yes, I go after the small cuts also because I do get XP for them, right? It's starting to get dark. I should make a torch. And we'll craft one. It automatically goes into this slot, this light slot. And you just hit L and you can illuminate around you. And that torch lasts for quite a while. I think when I played before, the torch didn't last near as long and you're constantly making them. It was scary. Running around in the dark was, you get pretty hairy. I just have to keep eating out of my inventory to make room constantly. I've got that meat there. It's not really good for much. I could cook it, but it doesn't really offer too much of a bonus. It's something though. I think I have enough room for like 2 different types of meats. Meat buffs and 1 berry, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But you can't eat 2 white meats, for example, because they give basically 1 buff will override the other. So I'll let that cook. There's 1. I'll eat that now. No, I only have 1 spot available, so it's the bacon. It'll have to be the bacon because of the XP. So we should... I don't even have a building hammer. I got to gain another level and go back into my tech... Oh, I got 4 points. Okay, I need that building hammer. I just have to find it here, because that is the only way to repair your structures. Pretty sure it was here somewhere. Right here. Otherwise, you can just sit here during a storm and watch this all fall apart on you and disappear. So we'll go ahead and make that and make sure we have it on hand for the next storm. Now, another thing, I actually watched another video. You can make something for the lightning, because the lightning hits your home and starts a fire. It'll actually torch your house. And I saw a video. Somebody said that if you just stack a bunch of these posts on top of each other, it works like a lightning rod, basically. It's kind of a cheesy way to get around it, but it does apparently work. So I'm going to put one of them up here somewhere, maybe in the back. As long as it's higher than your home, the lightning should hit it. Maybe I'll make 1 more. Forgot I had that wood back there too. Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but I think it is. All right, here's our home, our first little home. It's great. When I first started playing this, I couldn't dream of ever getting a home like this built within the first like 6 hours of play. Like, it was so hard to do, but now it's quite simple. I know exactly what I need to do to get it done. So that there is done. We'll next in line is a crafting table. I'll have to learn that here somewhere.